Hi! For today's video, pag-uusapan natin ang areas or regions under the normal curve. In this video, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano i-identify ang areas or regions under the normal curve with specific value of the z-score. Ayan. So, the most important thing na kailangan ninyo if you are identifying the areas or regions under the normal curve is yung tinatawag nating z-table. Yan. Itong z-table na to is very helpful, no? Lalo na if you are identifying the areas or regions under the normal curve. Now, pwede nyo siyang screenshot para meron kayong copy or di kaya i-download nyo siya sa internet or search nyo siya sa internet. Ayan, para may copy kayo nitong z-table na to. Now, let me introduce to you the two parts of the z-table. The first part that we have here is yung tinatawag nating z-score value. Nasaan po ba ang z-score value na to? Ito po yun. Yan. Ito ang z-score value ng ating z-table. And of course, the second part that we have dito sa ating z-table is ito. Yan. Ito naman is yung tinatawag nating hundreds place value ng ating z-score. So, gagamitin natin ito mamaya as we go along in identifying the areas and regions under the normal curve. Ituturo ko sa inyo yan kung paano gamitin itong z-table. Now, let's have the first example. Find the area that corresponds to z-score equals 2. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to draw the normal curve. Siyempre, ang gagamitin natin dito is yung standard normal curve na kung saan alam natin no, na ang middle part ng ating standard normal curve is 0, ang mean, and you have positive 1, positive 2, and positive 3 in the right side, and negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3 in the left side. So, ito po yung ating mga z-score value o tinatawag natin standard deviation. Now, since ang ating hinahanap dito ay z equals 2, so hahanapin nyo lang dito yung 2 value which is positive. So, ito po ang ating positive 2. Ayan ang ating positive 2. So, ang gagawin lang natin, i-shade lang natin itong part na yan. Na kung saan, ito po kasi yung tinutukoy sa ating problem number 1. That is the area that we are looking for. No, ibig sabihin, ang hinahanap natin is from 0 up to positive 2. Now, to identify the area or yung shaded area na yan, syempre gagamitin natin itong z-table. Ayan. So, since ang ating z-score is 2, 2.0 kung tawagin, no? Kasi it's a whole number, wala tayong nakikitang decimal place number. So, hahanapin nyo lang dito sa z-score yung positive 2. Ito po siya, 2.0. Now, since wala tayong nakikitang hundreds place z-score value, so ito yung gagamitin natin, yung 0.0. So, itatapat lang natin siya sa 2.0 and therefore, ang ating z-score value has a value of, again, ang z-score natin is equal to 2, which happens na ang value niya ay 0.4772. So, yan na po ang area under the normal curve na kung saan ang z-score natin is 2. Again, that is 0.4772. Now, kung ang hinahanap natin dito is in percent, so i-move mo lang po yung decimal point 2 places to the right para makuha natin ang percent niya. So that is 47.72%. So ibig sabihin, ang area that corresponds to the z-score equals 2 is 0.4772, or in percentage, that is 47.72%. Now, aside from moving the decimal point, you can also multiply this 0.4772 by 100% for you to be able to look for the percent, which is 47.72. Let's have another example. Example number 2. Find the area that corresponds to z equals 1.47. So again, ang una natin gagawin dito is i-draw ang normal curve natin using the standard normal curve. Again, ililabel lang po natin to. This is 0, positive 1, positive 2, and positive 3. So negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. So, ipa-plot in lang natin ang ating z-score, which is 1.47. So, approximately, ang 1.47 is right here. So, ang gagawin lang natin, lalagyan lang natin ng line from dito sa ating 1.47. And of course, that area is this. What we are looking for is this area. No, ibig sabihin po nito, ang z-score na 1.47 is from 0 hanggang dito po sa ating 1.47. So, to find the value of the z-score 1.47, so titingnan natin muna dito sa z-score, which is 1.4. Ito po ang ating 1.4. Ayan. And of course, the hundreds place value natin is 7. Nasaan po ba si 7? Ito po si 7. 0.07. So, pagtatapatin lang po natin silang dalawa. Okay? Pagtatapatin lang po natin ang 1.4 at 0.07. So, that is 4292. So, 0.4292. So, ito na po ang ating area that corresponds to the z-score 1.47. That is 0.4292. Now, in percentage, i-move lang natin yung decimal point twice to the right. So, that is now 42.92%. So, yan na po ang area that corresponds to the z-score 1.47. Again, that is 0.4292 or 42.92%. Now, there are some cases na kung saan hinahanap natin ang areas under the normal curve. Let's have the third example here. Determine the area under the standard normal curve to the right of the z equals 1.63. Now, kung mapapansin nyo dito sa example number 3 natin, meron tayong condition na tinatawag na kung saan ang area na hinahanap natin is to the right of the z-score, 1.63. So, the first thing that you need to do is, of course, draw the normal curve. And then, syempre, ipa-plug in natin yung ating given, which is the z-score 1.63. Again, if you're going to label this standard normal curve, that is 0, positive 1, positive 2, and positive 3, negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. Now, 1.63, that is approximately here. Okay, 1.63. Now, since ang condition natin is to the right of the z-score 1.63, now kung ito po yung ating 1.63, Ayan, this is our 1.63. Ang right side niya is this one. So, ito po ang ating hinahanap na area under the standard normal curve na z-score 1.63. So, para makuha natin ang area ng to the right of the z-score 1.63, now let me introduce to you these conditions. Ayan. So, these are the keywords that you need to take in consideration, especially if you're looking for the areas under the normal curve. Now, we have the greater than, we have to the right, at least, more than, and above, wherein the sign of your z-score is positive. So what you're going to do is to subtract the area corresponds to the given from 0.5. So ibig sabihin, kukunin mo muna yung value ng z-score at saka mo ima-minus siya sa 0.5. Now, if you have the greater than to the right, at least, and more than above, and your z-score is negative, so what you're going to do is to add it to 0.5. Now, these are the negative words that we have. Less than, at most, no more than, not greater than, and to the left, which happens to have a positive z-score. What you're going to do is to add it to 0.5. And last, less than, at most, no more than, not greater than, and to the left, having a negative z-score, what you're going to do is to subtract it from the 0.5. Okay? So again, kukunin mo muna ang value ng z-score using the z-table. Now, let's find the area of the normal curve to the right of the z-score 1.63. So, kuhanin muna natin yung value ng z-score natin, which is 1.63. So, of course, we start to 1.6. Ito yung ating 1.6. And the hundredths place is 0.03. Ito po yung ating 0.03. So, pagtatapatin lang po natin yung dalawa, 1.6 and 0.03. So, ito po yung 1.6 natin. And you have the 0.03. So, as you can see, that is 0.0484. Now, since meron na tayong value ng ating z-score, and you have the condition to the right, okay, ito po yung ating to the right. Ayan ang ating to the right. And look at your z-score. Your z-score is a positive 1 or positive 1.63 rather. So since your z-score is positive and the keyword natin is to the right, ang gagawin natin, ito sabi, you're going to subtract it from 0.5. So ibig sabihin, para makuha natin yung area, ima-minus natin itong 0.4484 sa 0.5. Again, 0.5 minus 0.4484. So, if you're going to subtract the 0.5 and the 0.4484, your answer will be 0.0516. So that is now the area under the standard normal curve to the right of the z-score 1.63. Again, that is 0.0516. Now, in percentage, if we're going to look at the percentage of this, imumove lang po yung decimal point natin to the right twice. So that is now 5.16%. Okay? So, tatandaan nyo lang tong mga keywords na to kasi malaking tulong to sa inyo, lalo na if you are identifying the areas under the normal curve. Again, actually, these are the actually two groups lang naman to, the positive and the negative words that is partnered with a positive or negative z-score. Okay? So, let's have the next example. Find the area under the standard normal curve to the left of the z-score, negative 0.75. Now, again, the first thing that we're going to do is to draw the normal curve. Again, we're going to use the standard normal curve. So again, that is 0, positive 1, positive 2, and positive 3, negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. Now, since ang z-score natin is negative 0.75, so kung ito po yung 0, no, kung yan po yung 0 natin, approximately your negative 0.75, ito po siya. Now, since ang ating keyword is to the left, so kung ito ang ating 0.75 na negative, ang to the left niya is this one. Yan po ang ating to the left. Okay, so again, from 0.75 na negative, to the left siya. So, since to the left siya, ano nga ang gagawin natin pag to the left? Ayan. So, kung to the left, nasa ng to the left natin? Ito po, to the left. And look at your z-score. Ang z-score natin is negative. So, to the left, negative. Ito po yung negative. To the left. So, ang gagawin natin, ima-minus natin yung value ng z-score, negative 0.75 sa 0.5. So, kuhanin muna natin yung value ng z-score natin na negative 0.75 using the z-table. So, it's negative. So, obviously, kapag negative ang z-score natin at gagamitin natin yung z-table, okay, pwede natin i-disregard yung negative kasi nga po, ang normal curve is symmetrical figure. So, parehas lang po siyang value. So, 0.7 ang ating decimal, 0.7, and the hundreds place is 0.05. So, pagtatapatin lang natin si 0.7 at saka si 0.05. So, therefore, ang z-score natin na negative 0.75, ang value niya is 0.2734. Now, since meron na tayong specific value ng ating z-score gamit ang z-table natin, so, susundin na natin yung procedure dito. Sabi nga, to the left ang ating keyword, and your z-score is negative. So, ang gagawin natin, ima-minus natin sa 0.5. So, again, our equation now will be 0.5 minus 0.2734. Now, pag minus natin yung 0.5 at saka yung 0.2734, ang ating sagot dito ngayon ay 0.2266. So, ito na ngayon ang ating value ng area under the standard normal curve to the left of the z-score, negative 0.75. Again, that is 0.2266. Now, in percentage, this is 22.66%. And of course, let's have the last example. Find the area under the standard normal curve between the z-score 1.03 and z-score negative 0.37. So, in this case, ang ating word na nakikita ang condition natin dito is between. So, may ibig sabihin, in the middle of the two z-score. Okay? But of course, the first thing that you need to do is to draw the normal curve. Again, you label your normal curve when in terms of 0, 1, 2, and 3. In the left side, you have negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. So, i-graph lang natin, i-plot lang natin yung mga z-scores natin. Again, the first z-score is 1.03. So, kung ito po yung 1 natin, approximately, yan ang ating 1.03. On the other hand, the other z-score that we have is negative 0.37. Now, kung ito po yung ating 0, again, 0.37, so approximately, here is your graph. Negative 0.37. Now, again, the keyword is in between. So, ito po siya. Okay, so ito yung area na kukuhanin natin ng value. So, paano nga ba kuhanin ang area under the normal curve? Lalong-lalo na ako ang condition natin is in between. So, ito po ang ating procedure. If we are dealing with between, if the z-score, yung dalawang z-score natin is parehong pareho ang sign, it's either parehong positive or di kaya parehas negative, ang gagawin nyo lang, yung bigger value na z-score minus the smaller value na z-score. So again, kukuhanin muna natin ang value ng z-score na meron tayo. Again, bigger value minus smaller value. Kung ang keyword natin is between at ang ating signs ng z-score ay magkapareho. Pero pag magkaiba naman ng signs ng ating z-score, kung ang keyword mo is in between, ang gagawin mo lang, i-add mo lang yung dalawang value. Ipag-add mo lang silang dalawa. Now, in this case, okay, as you can see, it's in between and the signs of the z-score is not the same. So, magkaiba ang signs ng dalawang z-score. So, ang gagawin natin, i-add natin yung specific value ng bawat z-score. So, let's get first the value of the z-scores. Let's have the first one. Again, the first one is 1.03. So, 1.0. 1.0, ito po si 1.0. And the 3. Ito po yung 3. So, pagtatapatin lang natin silang dalawa. Okay, so that is 0.3485. And last, we have the z-score equals negative 0.37. So, kukuha natin yung value nitong negative 0.37. So, positive na siya. 0.3. Ito po yung 0.3. And 7. So, i-underline lang natin hanggang 7. So, this is 0.1443. So, ang operation lang natin, since magkaibang sign ng z-score, i-add lang natin si 0.3485 and 0.1443. So, pag in-add mo ang ating 0.3485 at saka yung 0.1443, The answer will be 0.4928. Again, that is 0.4928. So ito na po ang ating area or regions under the normal curve between the z-score 1.03 and negative 0.37. Again, that is 0.4928. Or in percentage, that is 49.28%. And that's it for this video. I hope that you learned. And do not forget to hit the like button and share this video. Bye everyone.